everyone, welcome to, for whatever reason I was going to introduce the channel, welcome to Penguin Tarot. I am Barbara and welcome to this reading. Bro, I just kind of went like, I've been meaning to force myself to do that so like that people know who I am, and I guess if people didn't read what the name of the channel was, also they know where they're at. But yeah, I think Chewie finally was like, oh, you want to do that? Let me remind you before you get to my reading. So here I am. I will be... Okay, let me get myself together. So in this video, we're going to check out what type of girlfriend Chewie will be, and we will just jump into her reading and answer that question. And so, what type of girlfriend will Chewie be like? Oh, the first card was the rabbit. That's very cute. Okay, that's fine. 2 cards, it's okay. It happens to be like that. Clarify that one. I just got Judgment reverse and I was like, can you clarify that one? And then I got the 7 of Pentacles reverse and I went, well, let's read her card and see what that means, actually. Chewie's general energy is a rabbit. So this is earth energy. There's purple and orange, which tells me that Chewie is going to be the type of girlfriend that is very intuitive, so she will just feel how people feel. She will just know things sometimes. I'm trying to think what type of intuition Chewie will have, but she just knows things. She can just... It's not like she can read people's minds, but it may feel like that sometimes to her partner. We also have orange right here, which reminds me of the sacral chakra, which is all about following her passions, being very in tune with her sensual and sexual energy. So let's just say that she's going to be a very passionate person and a very driven individual as well. So Chewie will be that type of girlfriend that is going to constantly put in the work for her relationship to work. We also have the rabbit, so this tells me that Chewie may have a lot of like nervous energy within her. I mean, rabbits are at the bottom of the food chain, so there's a lot of people. There may be a lot of people that are constantly going after Chewie or want to courtship her. They want to court her. Is that the right way of expressing it? You know what I mean, right? Chewie will just attract a lot of people that will want to be with her, a lot of people that want to date her, or a lot of people that want to have a relationship with her. So that could make her a little bit nervous about being in relationships. She may be fully alert at all times. Despite all of that, she's still very grounded because this is an earth card, and she seems to be very stable and grounded, so it's fine. But it could definitely... She may just be an individual that is not really for relationships. We'll see the rest of her cards, but it kind of tells me that she may be... whoever her partner is has to come in with a very calm, soothing energy. I do feel that to not scare Chewie away. The other cards that we have is the new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. So I'm getting that Chewie may have had a lot of difficult or awkward encounters in her love life. Like maybe she may have met a lot of people that she wasn't very comfortable with, or because people were fighting over her, to get her attention, to get all of these things. It made her be in a place where she wasn't too happy, in a situation of people fighting for her, that she was like, I don't know about that. So with bringing love into the situation, I'm getting this sense of give me a second. New moons talk about beginnings. Right. I have to remind myself of that. So a new moon in Aquarius tells me that life is encouraging Chewie to be a little bit more welcoming to the idea of love. Not everyone is like aggressive and stuff to get her attention. there's people out there for her that will be very gentle, caring, and soothing, and not as scary. But with this new moon in Aquarius, aside from bringing love into the relationship, I'm getting this sense of, oh, you know how I was mentioning of people fighting for her attention and stuff? We have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords usually talks about a battle that has just, a battle that has just occurred. It's usually the energy of, you have the two people walking away and this person's victorious. And to me, the Five of Swords always talks about a warning of this people could always come back for more type of thing. Right? They could come for revenge, stuff like that. I feel kind of how like my throat is clamping up as I'm talking about this, so I do feel that maybe this is a very big issue for Chewie. Like maybe she doesn't like to talk about it, or maybe she kind of locks up when people fight for her, or when they use her as an excuse to fight, if that makes sense. Because I don't know. Oof, rough, honestly. But I want to talk about the Aquarius energy here. I do feel that we have air on both of these cards, so I do feel that for Chewie, communication goes way better. She will prefer for people to talk their problems out rather than to fight it off. I'm telling you, I do feel that she may have been in a lot of uncomfortable situations because of people wanting to be with her, and you may have people that are like, oh, I can one up you and all of this, and then you have Chewie on the side kind of like, I'm the ones that's deciding, so you shouldn't be one upping each other by showing to each other. How do I say this nicely? Because you know how some people can be when they're competing for a person out there. They start like this dick measuring contest. That I guess for Tzuyu was kind of like, put it away. Do not want to see this fight. That's my nice way of saying it. But there's just people with very big, weak egos. Fragile pride is in the line. I'm guessing with this Aquarius energy, there's a lot of things Chewie thinks of that she's just like, hold back. And don't say it. She prefers to just keep it to herself than just tell these people outright, you're a fool. You're an idiot. But anyway, we have a full moon in Scorpio right here. It's time to release negativity. That's why I'm kind of talking about we have right here like bring love into the situation. So I do feel that Chewie doesn't really have very good experiences within her romantic life. And right now I'm trying to remember what she got in her love section for her individual reading. You guys may want to check it out and see what I said there, but I don't remember it at all actually. So I can't bring anything of that up and be like, oh, see, back then I said, which makes sense in this context because of I can't say it because I don't remember anything. But with it's time to release negativity, I do feel that it's this whatever fear Chewie has in her love life, she definitely has to let go of it in order for. Because when you have a full moon, you're talking about the ending of a cycle, the end of a chapter type of thing, and you have the Fool. The Fool is underneath this new moon in Scorpio. Full moon in Scorpio. Oh my god, I can't speak. So I do feel that this kind of shows of like being able to manifest anything. But before Chewie can even make that happen, she kind of just has to let go of those fears that she may have in relationships. She needs to definitely let go of that mentality that there's only people out there that are aggressive, that are very straightforward and direct. Like she could be a little bit afraid of someone like that. Like someone can be straightforward, direct, and still be very gentle, still be very aware of how she feels and not scare her off, right? Someone can be very soothing and make sure that she's comfortable and make sure to have very healthy competition with other people that may want to pursue her as well, right? There's people out there and she can definitely find that person if that's what she's looking for, but she definitely needs to let go of those fears, because if she stays and continues with those things that she's afraid of, she won't be able to welcome and be able to make her manifestation true. When you have the Magician, we're talking about manifestation, will not be able to accept this gentle squirrel coming her way. I'm saying a squirrel because I think that's what that is. Do you see? That's very cute. I really love the Happy Tarot. They're very direct. They're very straightforward, but they're so adorable. And, you know, I do feel with this magician that she'll be able to find someone that is very wise, someone that is able to create anything and make anything happen, someone that has a promise of abundance, wealth, not necessarily in money. I just mean wealth as in like being rich with gifts, not just money wise. Let's just put it that way. Being able to create anything out of thin air, I do feel that Chewie is a type of girlfriend that is able to offer a lot of good things, and people can notice that right away, and because of that she just naturally attracts a bunch of people. So I guess in a way, one of the things that Chewie is working on is to release negativity so she can open up herself to have an intimate relationship with someone again. And when I mean intimate, I don't necessarily mean it in raunchy. What does that word mean? But that's the word that came up. If you saw my eyes go over there, is that I saw Momo in the wild. In the wild, as if she was in my house, right? But what I mean with intimate, I do mean like having a very deep, strong connection with someone that is able to open up, being able to like open up the heart, being able to be very honest and all of that. That's kind of like but it's like still very intense, so very passionate, because I mean, I'm talking about like that Scorpio energy that comes through. But let's look at her other cards. So we have the end of a tough cycle approaches with full moon and Capricorn. So this definitely feels like they all are working very well together. Like the cards are working, like bouncing off ideas from each other. Because when you have Judgment, you also are talking, you know, when you have the Judgment reverse, we're talking about we're also talking about my brain just went blank for a bit, answering that call, right? You know, that purpose, or you know, it's a wake up call, but it's reverse. It's like Chewie may not be ready to create change in her life or something along those lines. Except for the lack of, oh yeah, we don't have Wands and Cups, never mind. But we do have stability right here. When you have this Capricorn energy right here, this full moon in Capricorn kind of is giving this hint or this sense of Chewie will slowly understand and get over that fear that's holding her back in relationships. And I do feel that this is very difficult, because I think because of that, like, I don't think that was the only reason as to why Chewie is represented as a rabbit. I do feel that Chewie is just like that. Very, you know, very sensitive to other people's energies. So she may keep to herself to stay like detached or something. But she definitely feels it, and that's why she might not really like someone that is super aggressive. She might not really like someone that is overwhelmingly, I guess, their energy. Like, let's just put it this way. She doesn't really want the flashy Leo burning energy or fiery energy. You know, that intensity. She will be able to handle that intensity since we have Scorpio energy right here. But she will want it slow. She will want it very gently, like almost like creeping up on her in a very romantic way. Not creeping up on her as in being creepy. That makes sense. But with this Capricorn energy, I'm getting a sense of she is the type of girlfriend that likes to take things very, very slow, because we have two earth signs right here and they came together. So the other card that we have here is Full Moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So I do feel that if Chewie wants to have a partner, she definitely has to go through her own, you know, work through her own fears, go through all of that before she can have that partner. But she will be the type of girlfriend that will shower her partner with gifts. She will like to do a lot of physical things. So what I mean by that is give gifts, eat good food, maybe go to quality over quantity. Is one of the things that I'm getting. When you have this Capricorn Taurus combo in a relationship, there's this energy of food will be important, gifts will be very good, but it has to be like she will be the type of partner that is very low key. right? She's not on your face type of energy. She's not very like, but yeah, on your face type of energy is the best way I can describe that. So she will be that type of girlfriend that will be very considerate of her partner. She will definitely want to make sure that her partner has everything that person needs. She will be someone that would like to plan dates, definitely. She's not that spontaneous as other people may like. So I guess someone that has fiery energy will have to definitely tone it down if that person wants to have like a good time with Chewie, right? She's a type of person that will like to plan a date and make it happen. Maybe to go out and eat, but if it's to go out and eat, it's in a good place. It's definitely it's something that it will be a place that she has already gone to, and she will just want to share that with her partner. It does feel like this energy of Chewie is not necessarily a type of individual that likes to explore new places. And if she does, it will take her, like, it takes her a while to kind of build herself up to that change. Again, because Chewie likes to take things very slow. She likes to be prepared with that Capricorn energy. Usually when I think of these two cards together, I'm thinking of good wine. So maybe she will like to do those type of things with her partner. What else am I thinking? It also, when you have these two energies, it definitely feels like having a very good public image. Like, what I'm getting at is that Chewie will do a lot of things that for other people it will look like she's the ideal partner. And don't get me wrong, I think she will be for a lot of people, but because of how Chewie is, she's just not gonna take just anyone as a partner, of course. But we have Judgment reverse, so I do feel that there's this sense of, you know, having to go through a transformation. This is Pluto energy, so it's a transformation, very big, not necessarily tragic, but it's big for Chewie, and this seems to be like the big thing is overcoming that fear of her, I guess, in a way, bittersweet experiences in love. Also, when you have the Judgment card reverse, it is talking about following her heart again. Is like, you know, that wake up call from her heart. Like, she knows deep down what the issue is, and she kind of has to overcome that little by little, step by step, and eventually she will be able to open up to love again. So I do feel that Chewie has a lot of good things to offer. She's very, very passionate. She's very loving. And she has a lot to offer on the inside and on the outside, right? I do feel that a lot of people can physically see how pretty she is, and they can also feel how attractive she is, and people can also feel how grounded she is. She does have like 3 earth cards, well, 4 right here with the 7. Yeah, 4 earth cards, so she's very stable and very grounded. So it's normal that she will attract a lot of people that want that stability, that want that grounded energy that she has, right? But, you know, again, slow and gentle is something that she will want in a partner. Someone that is definitely aware of how nervous she can get sometimes with relationships. Also, with this Judgment card, I'm feeling this is the second to last card in the Major Arcana, so I do feel that Chewie is slowly coming to this realization of this is what has to be done before she can start a relationship where she's a little bit happier, she's a lot more content. Again, Pluto energy is a strong and a big change, a big transformation. So it's definitely destroying her old beliefs and reinventing herself into this new one. So she definitely went through some very hard times that are slowly going to teach her, because I mean, all of these difficult things definitely taught her how to set boundaries, and definitely taught her how to avoid battles and how to avoid issues. That's one of the big things that she learned. But one of the things that also happened, a consequence of all of that, is that she kind of clamped up. So she will slowly have to open herself out of that energy to be able to welcome anyone else into her life. And we have the Seven of Pentacles reverse, clarifying the Judgment card. So to me, it feels like it's just a matter of patience, but it also feels like before, because it's gonna take time, you know, with time she'll be able to heal everything, but it also feels that this card is also kind of saying that Chewie needs to plant that seed first, right? So this is where your dreams need a practical plan comes in, right? This card is kind of saying, like, in order for Chewie to be able to heal and be able to be all the beautiful things for her partner as she wants it, she kind of has to plant that seed and basically open up. But I feel that the first step will actually be for her to even realize this is the issue as to why she may not have the relationships that she wishes, and all of that, if that makes sense. So I will leave that there. I hope that you were able to understand what I was saying. We didn't really get much of like what type of girlfriend Chewie will be. We kind of got more of like where she's at right now in her romantic relationships. So yeah, let's hope that Chewie finds the right person for her. I do feel that this is just part of the journey that she's going through. Like, this bad thing had to... Wait, hold up. This is the beginning for me. So, this is the bad thing that had to happen, and now this is the healing that has to go through by her looking at the past in order to work on her present to make her future a lot brighter and better, right? So I do feel that's kind of like the journey that she's going through in her love life right now. Again, you guys can comment down below if this kind of correlates or if it makes sense with the love section of her individual reading, because I genuinely do not remember what I said on that one. So I think, if anything, I could have said something along those lines of like she's not really ready to be in a relationship, a romantic one. So if I said that, she's still in that energy, and now we know why. Or did I say that back then too? I mentioned it already. I don't remember. So I'll leave that there. I hope you guys really like it. Love and healing from my part to you, and to you on the next one, whenever that is, however that is. Thank you so much for watching, and bye. Before I end the video, are you guys happy that Chewie wasn't the last one this time? She was pretty dumb. She was, when I randomized it, she was kind of the last ones, but I was like, you know what? I can read for whoever I want. And then I did Chewie. So here we are.